looking over here to our softball team, and this is why I say that we've got the majority of softball taking up this week's episode. I'm not kidding. We look over here to the game recap to start things off. A 3-game series against ESPN has them ranked number 4 in the country, so that's why I was confused. If you saw it on the social medias this week, I was talking about them being ranked number 4. The UW Athletics, like if you go to the UW Athletics site and you click softball and you look at their schedule, it says number 4, or it did. So that's why I said number 4. But then you get to the most of the other rankings, they say number 8. It was a little confusing for me. Looking here to that series anyway against Arizona State, May 12th through 14th. May 12th versus Arizona State, a 3-1 win. Player of the game, right fielder Madi, Huskey going 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. On the 13th versus Arizona State, looking to get the series win, unable to do so with a 4-8 loss. Things kind of falling apart later in the later innings there. Unfortunately, a close one where UW rallied to tie it up, and then Arizona State was able to answer and never really looked back. Player of the game, center fielder Jalen Alchin. Alchin going 1 for 3 with a run and 3 RBIs. A massive 3-run homer in the center that answered, I believe, to tie the game up, which was pretty damn impressive to watch in person. And then May 14th versus number 4 Arizona State, a 2-5 loss to lose the series, unfortunately. Player of the game, designated player Olivia Johnson. Ojo going 1 for 3 with 1 run and an RBI. Now, just to look at that series and kind of break it down. I mean, again, this is a really talented club in Arizona State. They've got, Lindsay Lopez is great in the circle. They've got some damn good hitters up and down the lineup that have been able to produce for them, and they were on it all weekend. Pac-12 play is tough in softball, obviously, in a lot of sports, but in softball too. I would almost say especially. And it was a good test before the tournament, but now it's like, hey, you got to change gears and you got to look to your next opponent. We'll get to that. We'll get to the tournament here in a second, but there were some Pac-12 all-conference honors that we have to recognize. So heading over to team-related news, 7 Huskies earned Pac-12 all-conference honors. Is the 6th consecutive year that there have been 3 or more Huskies with first-team honors, which is a little bit insane. And again, I talk about the Pac-12 being a tough place to play for softball. I mean, the Huskies are up there with the UCLAs and with the ASUs. So we will get to these players and honor them and give them their flowers, their shine. Starting with Baylee Klingler, BK, with 3 incredible honors. Obviously, the one at the top of the list there, being Player of the Year, Pac-12 Player of the Year. All Pac-12 first team, all defensive team as well. So showing a range there. After winning this award, she had a great play. I believe it was in the second game of the Arizona State series where she made a great diving play from the shortstop position to keep Arizona off the base paths, and really showed that she had, obviously, it goes for more than that play, but just continued to hammer that down. We'll go down the list here for Baylee. Her second consecutive first-team selection. She led the Pac-12 in batting average, home runs, runs batted in, slugging, and total bases, coming in second in the conference with hits. Her stat line when this was announced was a .453 batting average, 22 home runs, 65 runs batted in, 1.007 slugging percentage, 149 total bases, and 67 hits. She's the first Husky to win this honor since Kristen Rivera in 2004, and in 2005 she won that award. The second Husky in program history. Klingler earned Pac-12 Player of the Week twice this season. In the UW history books, as we look at Klingler making history, she is top 10 in the following: batting average at .442, homers at 43, slugging percentage at .869, and on base percentage at .514. Klingler has also hit 4 grand slams this season. In a career, all of them coming this season. So, I met Baylee. It's actually the second time I've met Baylee, but after that first game in the series, and was just able to talk to her, and it's been incredible to have Klingler on this team. Obviously, last year being able to play with Bates and Gabbie playing, having Morgan Flores, a ton of talent on that roster, but Klingler still continuing to produce. I know that she had a rough go in the Arizona State series, but I don't expect that to last for very long. I am confident that she'll come out in the tournament here in regionals and continue to light things up. But obviously have to recognize her for the incredible season that she's had, just being an example on the diamond and really being a great advocate for mental health off of it. So, well, obviously on it as well, but notable for the spotlight that she puts on it off of it. Continuing here as we look at Gabbie playing, I mean, it's tough to give an intro to Gabbie playing as well, considering her repertoire, but we'll do our best here. We look at Gabbie playing. Oops, do I have the... Nope. Give me 1 second, folks. I apologize. I am missing... Oh, no way. Oh, shoot. We'll see here. We're going to ad lib. We'll just go here with it. So playing the fourth time in her career that she's earned this honor of first team, all Pac-12 first team. She had an ERA of 1.83 this season in 145.1 innings, over 23 starts and 29 total appearances, including 168 strikeouts. She had a 17-5 record with 15 complete games and 9 shutouts on the year. Those shutouts led the Pac-12 Conference. She became the second Husky in program history to reach 1,000 career strikeouts over the past year, and the fourth in program history to post 100 career wins. So, obviously, as her career has progressed, there's been the comparisons. My graphic for Gabbie just disappeared. I apologize, Gabbie. That is annoying. Thanks, Canva. It's hard to give her an introduction. I mean, obviously there have been the comparisons with her and Danielle Laurie. Obviously, Gabbie looking to help UW get to a national title and win that national title like Danielle did. But she's been great. Obviously, really happy to see that she was drafted to AU softball as we covered last year. But obviously, looking to finish out that career as a fifth year on a positive note, on a high note. So, flowers to Gabbie there. Heading down to the rest of the list here, Madi Husky earning all Pac-12 first team honors, as you saw earlier. All Pac-12 first team for Husky here as we go over to look at her stats for the past year. So Husky, playing in the outfield, actually, we looked at it, had the impact in that game to begin the series. But we look at the stats for the year over here. In the 2022 season, hitting at a .319 batting average in 50 games played. All of those games she started, 51 hits, 31 runs, 2 doubles, 9 doubles, 3 triples, 13 homers, 47 RBIs, a .656 slugging percentage, 9 walks. Let's see, a .353 on base percentage. And a .978 fielding percentage. It's notable here to look at Husky and her fielding percentage and see that she, in the 3 years prior to this one, she had a perfect fielding percentage. And then looking at batting average, she's posting her best batting average this year, playing the most games she's ever played in, most hits, most doubles, most career year, obviously, for Husky, and fittingly so to have a Husky, little Husky wordplay there. But congratulations to Madi there as we now go over to Sami Reynolds. Sami earning all Pac-12 second team honors as we go down to Sami here, and her stats for the past year. A Snohomish native and outfielder as well. Sami on the year has posted the second best batting average of her career at .333 and 45 games played. All of those games started with 46 hits, 42 runs, 12 doubles, 5 homers, 23 RBIs, a .529 slugging percentage, 16 walks, a .406 on base percentage, and a .982 fielding percentage, which is good for the third best in her career. Which we look at her career here outside of the sophomore year with .923, which isn't even bad at all. Reynolds has been great in the field as well. So another great year from an outfielder here at Sami Reynolds. Congratulations to her for those second team honors. We continue over here now we have 3 players that were Huskies that earned all freshman team honors, starting with Kinsey Fiedler here. I mean, it's incredible to look at this class. I know that there was a lot of talk about this freshman class for UW, and they've produced. They really have produced in this first year of hers, hitting at a 225 average in 47 games played. 45 of them started. 27 hits, 25 runs, 5 doubles, 1 triple, 9 homers, 23 RBIs, a 5.08 slugging percentage, 24 walks. So getting on base, certainly. A 3.72 on base percentage, and a 9.67 fielding percentage. So a solid first year to earn all freshman honors. Is a solid start to her career at UW, and I really, with having Sis Bates around still in this program, having Baylee Klingler, and just having obviously having Heather Tarr, having the coaching staff here at UW, I'm really excited to see what Fiedler does for the rest of her career, and that could honestly go for the rest of these freshmen as we go over to Riley Holtorf, also with all Pac-12 freshman team honors as we go over to Holtorf, Sorry, Starbucks had gotten in my way. All Pac-12, we get to her stats. My apologies. This season hitting 243 as her batting average, 38 games played, 32 of them started, 17 hits, 16 runs, 4 doubles, 1 homer, 9 RBIs, a 343 slugging percentage, 10 walks, a 361 on base percentage, and a 947 fielding percentage. Again, just like with all of these freshmen that I have stated, it's hard to just say, oh, they're going to thrive because of the coaching staff, because of the teammates. No, all of them. You could say the same about all of them, as well as Olivia Johnson. Olivia Johnson coming in, Ojo lighting it up to begin the season and being a steady presence. Since then, Ojo here this season, a 272 batting average, 48 games played, 45 of them started, 31 hits, 22 runs, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 11 homers, 25 runs batted in, a 614 slugging percentage, 31 walks, a 433 on base percentage, and a perfect fielding percentage of 1.00. Again, I can't say it enough with the situation and the program and the way that they do things at UW in their softball program. There's no reason to think that any of those freshmen are going to do anything but incredible. So congratulations to all of those players earning Pac-12 honors: Baylee Klingler, Gabbie Plain, Madi Huskey, Sami Reynolds, Kinsey Fiedler, Riley Holtorf, and Olivia Johnson. So with that being said, I've been rambling here for a bit. We get to tournament time. Obviously, the regular season ends for UW after that Arizona State series, and it becomes seeding time. Just like last year, obviously some controversy with where UW was ranked. We find out on I believe it was the 16th was Sunday, 15th, my apologies, the 15th, that UW is going to was given the 13th overall seed hosting the Seattle Regional. They will play Lehigh on May 20th, which is a 5 p.m. first pitch. This is game 1. So with that being said, we're going to head over to Tournament Central and give you the rundown of the potential scenarios for UW here. This is obviously Lehigh is the first game that UW can play. This is game 1. I think this is game 2 actually of the regional. Yeah, so game 1 in the regional on May 20th. That Friday is Texas versus Weber State. That's a 2:30 p.m. first pitch. Game 2 is Huskies versus Lehigh. That is a 5 p.m. first pitch. It's being broadcasted on ESPN Plus. So if you're not able to attend, ESPN Plus is your best bet to watch that. So with that being said, if UW wins their matchup versus Lehigh on Friday, they will play the winner of that first game, Texas or Weber State, on Saturday, May 21st in game number 3, which is a 2 p.m. Pacific time start. Where you're going to be able to watch that is still to be determined. If they lose that game to Lehigh on Friday, they will play in game number 4 on May 21st versus the loser of game 1, Texas or Weber State, at 4:30 p.m. The watch is also to be determined on that as well. And so if they lose Wait. Oh, yes, they're double elimination. So if they happen to lose another game on Saturday, they will play in Game 5, which is the loser of Game 3 and Game 4. Those other two earlier in the day at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So obviously, it's you don't want to have to. You've got backup plans, but you don't want to have to use them. So in the situation that UW wins both of their games on Friday and Saturday, then they get automatically in to game number 6. Which is a 3 p.m. start on Sunday, May 22nd. That where to watch is also to be determined. And then game 7, if necessary, because regionals are double elimination, would be a 5:30 start on Sunday. So again, best case scenario is for them to win out. I believe there are still tickets available. So pricing for that all weekend infield, if you want to buy tickets for that, is $36. All weekend general admission for adults is $24. All weekend general admission for youth, senior, and students is $15. If you want to buy for one day in the infield, it's $15, but I believe all of those tickets are sold out. If you want to buy for one day general admission, it's $10 if you're an adult. If you're a youth, senior groups, or a student, a single day general admission is $6, and standing room only single day is $6. So let's see. I'm just going to take a quick peek here. I probably shouldn't do this because it's running time. But if we try to look at website didn't like me. No, they're still, let's see. Yeah, no infield, but they've got plenty of standing room and some limited general availability. So I secured, we'll be on site for that. We'll be there both the first 2 days. But unfortunately on Sunday, we've got the OL Reign game, so can't be there for that. Wow. So day 2, there's no general admission at all, but standing room. Day 3, there's general admission and standing room. But day 2, there is no general admission at all. So you'd have to stand. This has been another edition of WOOF Wednesdays. Again, whether it's UW football, UW baseball, UW softball, you want to talk about any of the other UW teams, feel free to do so. We love to interact with anybody that views us here. Please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, go follow us on social medias, Instagram, Circling Seattle Sports right here. Yeah, sorry, it just looks really cramped up there. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Do your best to make today a great day.